What if I told you that the person you trust the most is the one who can destroy you completely? That sometimes the people closest to you are hiding something you never see coming. This isn't just a story. This actually happened. Welcome to Midnight Confession, where real stories come to life and some secrets. This is a story about trust, betrayal, and a mistake that changed everything. I met Jake when I was 14. It was the first week of high school, and I didn't really know anyone. I was that quiet kid, sitting in the back of the class, just trying to get through the day. And then Jake showed up. He was confident, funny, the kind of person everyone wanted to be around. But for some reason, he chose to sit next to me. That one decision changed everything. We started talking, small things at first, classes, teachers, random jokes. But slowly, that turned into something bigger. We started hanging out after school, then every weekend, then almost every single day. It felt like I finally had someone who understood me, someone I could trust. Jake wasn't just my friend. He was like a brother to me. We shared everything, our dreams, our fears, our insecurities, even the things we never told our families. Late night calls, 2 a.m. conversations, talking about life, about the future. We promised each other something. No matter what happens, we never betray each other. And for a long time, I believed that. Years passed, and nothing changed. If anything, we became even closer. People at school knew us as those two best friends. Wherever I went, Jake was there. Wherever Jake went, I was there. I trusted him with everything. And that was my biggest mistake. Because one day, I told him something I had never told anyone before. It wasn't just a secret. It was something that could completely ruin my life if people found out. Something personal, something painful, something I was deeply ashamed of. I remember that night, clearly. We were sitting in his room, lights off, just the glow from his phone. And I said, "Bro, I need to tell you something, but you can't tell anyone." He looked at me, serious for once, and said, "You can trust me." I wish I never believed them. I told him everything, every detail, every fear. And when I finished, he just nodded and said, "I got you. Don't worry." For a moment, I felt relieved, like a weight had been lifted off my chest. But I had no idea. That moment would destroy everything. A few weeks later, something started to feel off. At first, it was small things, people whispering when I walked by, friends acting a little distant, weird looks, uncomfortable silence. I tried to ignore it, told myself I was overthinking. But then, it got worse. One day, I walked into class and everything went quiet. That kind of silence, that feels heavy, that feels wrong. And then I heard it, someone in the back, whispering my secret, word for word, exactly how I told it. My heart dropped. I froze. I couldn't move. There was only one person. Who knew? Jake, my best friend, the person I trusted more than anyone in this world. I didn't want to believe it. I kept telling myself, "There's no way. It can't be him." But deep down, I already knew the truth. That night, I went to his house. My hands were shaking. My heart was racing. I knocked on the door. He opened it, like everything was normal, like nothing had happened. I looked at him and said, "Did you tell anyone?" He laughed, actually laughed. "Tell what?" I felt something break inside me. "Jake, don't lie to me." For a second, he stayed quiet. Then he sighed and said, "It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. My entire life, my biggest secret, was not a big deal to him." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Why would you do that? And then he said something I will never forget. I just wanted to see what would happen. Those words hit harder than anything. In that moment, everything made sense. All the memories, all the trust, all the loyalty. It was all one-sided. I wasn't his best friend. I was just someone he could use, someone he could test, someone he could break. I walked out that night, and I never looked back. But the damage was already done. People treated me differently. Some avoided me, some judged me, some laughed behind my back. And the worst part, I lost something I could never get back. Trust. That one mistake, trusting the wrong person, cost me everything: my peace, my confidence, my sense of safety. And even today, I still think about it. Not the secret, but the betrayal. Because sometimes it's not the secret that destroys you. It's who reveals it. So if you ever trust someone, make sure they deserve it. Because some people don't just break your trust, they break you. And once that happens, subscribe to Midnight Confession for more real stories that will stay with you.